Hey Pisces, welcome to your monthly forecast for love and romance, October 2019 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to see what's happening with our Pisces friends in the area of love. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. Also, if you're new to the channel, I don't always do candlelight tarot. I felt like doing candlelight tarot. Haven't done it in a while. If you all like the candlelight tarot, let me know. We'll do some more of it in the future. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. Keep in mind I do specific cross watcher videos, but you're welcome to watch this one as well. We're going to see what's happening with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the subject of love and romance for October 2019. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm using my pretty little glittery deck here today. As always, if you're curious about the cards I'm using, I always have it there in the description of this video. So, look at this, Pisces. Somebody is ready for some good times. Somebody is ready to maybe get away, go on a trip, go on a little holiday, a little time away with someone. Six of Swords has to do with getting away from drama. Okay, getting away from drama. I see this come up in a relationship a lot of the times, Pisces, and this would not surprise me if some of you were dealing with this. But when, like, say we're reading for a person and they're asking about like the intentions of the person they're with, sometimes I see Six of Swords come up. That's just basically saying you may be dealing with a person who's coming to you to spend time with you because you are their escape from the world. You are like their happy, comfortable, hideaway kind of place. And so what ends up happening, and some of you might be in this pattern, not all of you, but some of you may be in this pattern where you may be having, like, you're seeing somebody for a while and they haven't moved things forward, or things are just kind of like you're one, like, oh, when am I going to spend time with your family? Or when am I going to, meet your friends? Or, when are we going to take this next step? And when the person sees you as their getaway, it's like, no, but like, you're my quiet place. You're my escape from my life. I get to come here and be with you and relax. You're like my little vacation from the life that I don't like. So like they kind of keep you separate from their life. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're okay with that, or whether or not that's going to fly with you. But if some of you have a situation where you just feel like somebody's not including you in their life, and you're starting to take it like really personally, and you're starting to feel bad about yourself about it, they're not embarrassed of you. It's not that they don't want to claim you, but they don't want you to like be in their everyday life. You are their getaway, you are their hideaway. And it could be that there's, a certain unfinished business in terms of relationships or things like that, and that's a whole other sticky situation. That is not always what Six of Swords means. It sometimes comes up in my readings. Overall, this is, escaping drama. Okay, so there's a lot of ways this energy can be coming in, and it can be, playing with some of you. Playing in like in a good way, right? Like, you might be getting ready to go on a trip or a vacation. You might be meeting a significant love on this trip or vacation. You may be having some kind of romance on a trip or a vacation, or you might be preparing to travel with someone, and like get to know them better as you're getting ready for the next steps. Or, maybe you and your partner have been through like a rough patch and things have been difficult. You all might be planning a trip or some time to get away together to just kind of clear the air, hit that reset button, focus on having a good time together, focusing on getting closer to one another again. And sometimes, Six of Swords is just saying your relationship just needs more light-hearted energy, right? Even if you can't like afford to go on some trip right now, or you can't afford to take time off work, you can go away for a day. You don't have to spend the night in a hotel or something. Like, you can just kind of get away. There just needs to be, I think your lover needs to feel, or your spouse or partner needs to feel like, you all are just kind of whisking each other away. even if it's just at home for like an hour or two, turning off your phones and just focusing on each other, or finding ways to have fun and be in that light-hearted energy. And some of you Pisces are hungry for that. So some of you are calling this in or manifesting this in different ways in your love life in October, and maybe even at the beginning of October. But there's definitely a desire to get over any kind of drama or hard times, and just focus on a more peaceful future. Getting some peace of mind, getting some happiness, getting away from conflict. That's the main thing here. It's just no more conflict. Like coming out of that conflict energy, coming into like a happier, more loving kind of energy here with this Six of Swords. Just rowing away from it. Excuse me. Our next card here is Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so there might be some financial goals that you're working on to make this happen, to make this getaway happen. All right, so Ten of Pentacles is saying the money is going to come in for it. You are manifesting it. So say you're in desperate need of a trip, or you and your partner are desperately wanting to get away. Ten of Pentacles is saying you will manifest it, and money will get better, and money will come in. So whether it's a trip or you're trying to move, whatever it is, you're going to manifest this, and finances are going to be improving for you. Sometimes people who are blocked in love are also blocked in money. And sometimes before the love is unblocked, money gets unblocked first. So some of you Pisces might find that happening for you in October. If you've been single for a long time, or if you have a pattern or a cycle of not so great relationships, you're healing that energy, and you may see it manifest first by an inflow of abundance, by money getting better for you. That's an indication that you're finally learning how to receive. You're finally learning that you're worthy to receive, and you're finally coming into that energy of abundance to accept. And that might be coming in as a sign for some of you that you've mastered that right before you come into the love, and the next thing will be the love. I do also feel for some of you this, and this is kind of come up in the collective energy for some of the other signs, not every single sign, but for some of them, Pisces, because you guys are so giving. You really, really are. My dearest friend, closest friend is a Pisces. And I've, known a lot of Pisces in my life. And you all are very giving. Like when you love somebody, you will give them like down to the last drop, everything you have to give. Like you guys are very, very loving and giving in that way. And so you may find that you've kind of got pulled in or sucked into a pattern or relationships where you're always giving and you're getting nothing back. And so I feel Ten of Pentacles is saying you're breaking out of that energy, and you're coming into abundant energy, and you're going to be with someone very soon who like just gives to you, gives and gives to you. So if you are someone that's been in a cycle or a pattern of ending up with users, this Ten of Pentacles is telling me you're breaking out of that. You're breaking out of that, and you're coming to the energy of receiving. Our next card here, my darlings, is Five of Cups. All right, so you're like, well, the reading seems so good, and now we have Five of Cups. This is going to mean different things for different ones of you, okay? Some of you, you have this great big heart, and you've been so hurt. You've had so many disappointments. You've had so many letdowns. You've had so many difficult things happen, okay? So this is going to come into the energy of basically being able to release, being able to heal, being able to see the good of a situation and focus on that instead of focusing on what you don't have or the feeling of lack. Sometimes Five of Cups for me is saying that past disappointments are blocking you from being able to move forward because you're so afraid of getting hurt again, or you're just in this mindset like you're so focused on what hurt you that it's hard for you to see what's coming in again. And I feel what's happening, Pisces, is as your relationship is improving, or as some new love interest is coming in, and initially you're feeling really happy about it, before you know it, before long, you're in this energy of like all of a sudden you're scared again. Oh yeah, but last time this happened, or oh, but this is what always happens to me. And all of a sudden you start really kind of replaying all of the ways other people have let you down, all of the ways in which things have not worked out for you in the past. And Spirit is trying to tell you, do not let your mind go there. Do not dwell in that place. Okay? Just because things didn't work out in the past, it doesn't mean this time around it's not going to work out. You may also be very tempted to numb yourself, because I do feel really big feelings are developing. You're feeling closer to someone, and you may be feeling very tempted to numb yourself or to stop the feelings or to push them down. And Spirit is asking you not to do that. Spirit is asking you not to push it down. Spirit is asking you to let yourself feel it. Sometimes Five of Cups can be someone who's drinking to numb pain, or self-medicating in some way. And so you might be tempted to do that as you're starting to feel these really big feelings, or you're starting to feel like, oh, well, maybe things are getting better. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that because something's going to go wrong. You want to avoid that kind of thinking. So I feel like Five of Cups is coming up for you, Pisces, because Spirit is trying to say, hey, just a heads up, this might happen. This might be the way that you're tempted to deal with it. But, know that if you do that, you're going to end up sabotaging what Spirit is trying to bring your way. Okay? And you don't want to do that. You don't want to sabotage it. You want to be able to call in and receive, this energy, this new person, or this healing of a relationship. Next, we have here Seven of Cups. Okay? So again, this makes sense to me because you had the Five of Cups where you might be remembering past disappointments. You might be remembering ways in which people in the past really let you down or disappointed you, and you start getting afraid of getting hurt again. I feel, Pisces, what's happening is you were not satisfied in your love life. And now in October, things are getting better. And as things are getting better in an existing relationship or a new person coming in, and you're starting to have feelings, and your feelings are really growing, and the relationship is becoming deeper, it's bringing out your insecurities, it's bringing out your fears, and you're feeling overwhelmed by your emotion. That's what I feel. And that's not surprising to me. We just had that full moon in Pisces, and so you guys may already have some things that came to the surface during that last full moon. I'm not a Pisces, but that full moon in Pisces, it kicked my butt. It was just, oh my goodness. It was intense. I felt it, and maybe some of you did too. And so now, you might already be kind of, sort of a little bit like, still a little sore from that full moon. And now that these feelings are really deepening, and now that you are really beginning to let someone in, you may be feeling overwhelmed. It's like, oh my goodness, like these feelings, and I care about this person so much, and it might start freaking you out a little bit. Okay? Might start freaking you out a little bit. For other ones of you, you might be just, overwhelmed with options and choices and decisions and what you want to do. You might be having to choose between more than one person, and that might be overwhelming you because you're not wanting to make the wrong decision. Pray, meditate, write down lists if you need to, do whatever research you can to figure out what you need to figure out about these different options or different people before you make a decision about what you're choosing to do. But I really do feel, Pisces, that there's a lot of choices coming up for you in October, in terms of, different relationships you can choose from, or different paths that you can choose from. Some of you are in a situation where you and your partner are getting ready to get away. Like you're really getting ready to get away, or leave like a dramatic kind of situation, or leave drama behind. And it might be up to you, Pisces, to figure out the details of it, right? Like your partner might be all in for it. They might be working. They might be doing something in terms of like bringing money in. We had that 10 of Pentacles. But it may be up to you, Pisces, to figure out ways to make sure this plan sticks, or make sure that it works out, or where is it going to be a good place to go to or relocate to. It may fall upon you to really research the different options, and this might be very overwhelming for you, but understand and know that you can do it if you calm yourself and you just get into the mental space of, okay, let me look at this as one thing at a time. Let me not try to tackle it all at once. And then it's going to be a lot easier to, sort through it all. Your next card here is the Hierophant. Okay? So this is commitment. This is agreement. This is a contract. This is going to be order, discipline, tradition, things of that nature. So some of you maybe, I didn't mean to zoom in that much. I'm trying not to zoom in and it keeps zooming in. It may be that some of you are, if you've been seeing somebody for a while, they may be taking you away on a trip and getting down on one knee and popping the question. Or, if a relationship's been going through some rough patches, you all might be deciding to work it out, and you may be talking about renewing your vows, something of that nature. Pisces, some of you might be turning to religion or spirituality, but probably more so religion, since we have Hierophant here, to help you deal with the overwhelming emotions that you feel, because you're finding yourself very tempted to push a good relationship away. Some of you are realizing, hey, this is a good relationship. I shouldn't be pushing it away. And so you might be realizing ways in which you've been hurt or disappointed, and you might be turning to some kind of traditional religious belief to help you heal, to help you emotionally heal. Okay? And it came up in another reading. I don't think it was in the love readings. It was in one of the weekly readings. It would be so funny if it was for Pisces, but I can't remember. Maybe some of you heard it or you caught it, which sign, whichever one it may have been for. But it's making me think of the Florence and Machine song, Big God. I think it's I Need a Big God or Big God. It's such a beautiful message, or such a beautiful song. Basically, she's writing about like how this guy ghosted her, and she's having such a hard time dealing with it, having such a hard time healing from it, and it's like she's like obsessing about it. And then she's realizing, I need some God. I need to connect with God so that I can feel this, hurt that I'm experiencing, or that I won't reach for this guy, or I won't look for this guy. I need to have a connection to a higher power, right? Like that's the message in the song. Like any other addiction, like anybody, if you're a recovering alcoholic, or if you're like a recovering drug addict, like that's one of the big things that any 12-step program will tell you, is that you need to connect with some kind of spirituality. If you don't believe in God, the universe, whatever it might be, you need to have like a spiritual connection. And some of you might be seeking out some traditional religious belief, or maybe the religion that you were raised in, to just kind of set the reset button and get some healing in. Some of you may be meeting a love partner through like returning to the church or temple, or whatever, wherever you went as a kid. Not like that specific church that you went to as a kid, or that kid, like not that specific building, because it could be in another country, it could be in another state, it could maybe not even be standing at this time, but you might be returning to like religious services that are like the religious services that you were raised up on, and you may be meeting a love partner there at that time. I do feel some of you Pisces are dealing with a situation where you are preparing to expand your family, like you're preparing to have kids, and there could be a lot of conversation about religion. And some of you are feeling very surprised about it, because you might feel like, well, I didn't like know that my partner was religious, but something about these kids coming in is making them very like, well, they need to go to like, this kind of school, and they need to learn this, and they need to study that. And so for some of you, it might be a little bit surprising, but I do feel there's like this revival of religion in some way for some of you. I don't always feel the Hierophant in that way, but I'm feeling it in that way for you all. Or you and your partner, maybe one of the things about healing your relationship is you all might be turning to religion for that help, right? And that's not a bad thing, you know. Therapy, counseling, it can be very expensive, but a lot of churches, a lot of religious organizations have pastors or reverends who do have degrees and who are trained to counsel families or couples and help them, right? And it's probably going to be way more affordable, you know, to somebody who maybe doesn't have the income to go and, like, you know, go to like a relationship counselor or something like that. So some of you might be doing that. Some of you might be seeking healing through some kind of religious organization, whether it's for yourself or to continue working on the issues between you and a partner. But there's a strong sense of healing. Like, there's just a strong sense of healing. It's time to receive this healing love. Okay? Watch your moon sign and rising sign videos too. Some weeks those may resonate with you more than others. Overall, my darlings, I will say this. The Venus sign is also very important when it comes to love, because Venus rules love. So for your love readings, it's probably a good idea to check out your Venus as well. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you go ahead and click on the Calendly link, you can schedule your reading with me there, your private reading with me there. Calendly is having some kind of weird issues with PayPal. I don't know what's going on. Their robots aren't getting along with the PayPal robots. Their computers aren't talking right now. So I'm not able to receive payment through Calendly at this time. You can book your reading. You can save your appointment time. But then you'll have to PayPal to my amethystangellight@gmail.com address before your scheduled appointment so that I can do your reading. All right, my darlings, CrossWatcher videos are going to be coming up. Whatever CrossWatcher link is in the description of this video is the most recent CrossWatcher video available. At the time of recording this, I've not yet done October, but as soon as I do, that link will be in the description. So keep an eye out for that. And make sure, guys, watch your weekly forecasts. I know we all get so much into love, but sometimes we forget about ourselves. And every single week, I do a reading for each zodiac sign for career, money, healing, family relationships, whatever comes up, all that other stuff. So don't forget about all the other things in your life. Don't forget about you, my darlings. Check out your weekly forecasts as well. Thank you for watching, and I'm wishing you a fabulous October.